Hello, Capricorns, and welcome to Raising Vibrations Sun Sign Forecast for July 2016. And I hope you like the new direction that I'm taking this channel in. So let's get into your astrology chart. Okay, so I feel like this is a great opportunity to actually teach evolutionary astrology in a way that's accessible to everybody in some sense. So what we're going to be discussing is your solar cycle, and in particular the solar cycle for Cancer, and the 22nd of June to the 22nd of July. And for you, the sun is in the 7th house of the astrological chart. And so when we deal with the 7th house of the astrological chart, we're dealing with the sense of self-reflection. Okay. And self-reflection comes through Libra because it's in our social experiences do we get to see what we are naturally are and we're naturally not. So when we're engaging in social experiences and interfacing with different types of egos and different types of personalities and opinions, thoughts and ideas and values, etc., then what we're doing is we're getting this opportunity to go, yeah, I don't like that, yeah, I like that, yeah, I don't like that, and we get a really deeper perspective of our own inner nature. So it's through that experience do we then develop a deeper sense of, okay, this is who I am, which is of course the polarity point of Aries. Of Libra, which is Aries. So for us as a collective, we're obviously dealing with this big sort of Venus and Cancer archetypal structure, and the sun conjunct it. So this is a big deal in terms of our relationship structures and how we're changing that. And for you, of course, this is manifesting through the 7th house. So this is a month for you to really get in touch with your friends, family, get in touch with the types of social experiences where you're exposing yourself to new ideas, new people's perspectives and points of views, and just kind of allowing yourself to be very connected to who am I through that process, okay? Now, Pluto, that's actually helping this process along, is actually manifesting itself in the first house of the astrological chart. So in terms of your direction in life, there's been a massive amount of change. Whenever Pluto transits the first house of an astrological chart, there becomes this deep sense of emotional discovery around who am I, or why am I doing this? And, that can also be easily experienced as anxiety, fear of separation. But at the same time, it's also about being courageous to discover a new purpose that has never been experienced before. So a new evolutionary cycle. So there's a new way of relating to yourself in a very, very big way. And of course, usually when it comes to these experiences, it means that you have to trust your gut a lot, and you have to have a lot of freedom to experience yourself in whatever context you are. So, with Uranus transiting your 4th house of your astrological chart, of course, what's going to be manifesting for you is a big shakeup regarding those old identity structures. And what's naturally manifesting for you as well through this experience is a new home, a new direction regarding what home you belong to. And when you change your inner world, you naturally find yourself wanting to move because that outer world becomes a non-reflective state of your inner world. So it's a very interesting dynamic that's taking place there. Okay. Now with Neptune transiting your 3rd house of your astrological chart, there is an ultimate desire around, getting in touch with a new expression, a new voice. And there's old realities, old terminologies, old ways of communicating with yourself that are obviously now getting outdated. And so this is an opportunity to really get stuck in with allowing yourself to dissolve old patterns of communication and allow for a new philosophy, a new direction, a new expansion to take place for yourself, okay? Now, Saturn and Mars have been playing a big role in your astrology chart in terms of helping these more bigger planets move around. Mars has been in your 11th house of your astrological chart for some time and then popped into your 12th. And realistically, what that's meaning is that it's actually helping Saturn's overall structure, which is there is a dissolving of all prior dynamics, all emotional realities, all constructions, all projections, and you're going into a very deep hibernated state. So I wouldn't be surprised if you feel very hermity over the next year and a half, and probably for the last year. Where am I going? I just have to trust. And with Mars moving in that 12th house, it's going to activate the story big time for you. And it's a lot about healing. It really is about healing for you in this next 2 years with Saturn. So emotional integration around allowing yourself to be more chilled out, relaxed, and just more fluid in your experience, and a deep sense of letting go. Okay. So we've got our new moon that's taking place on the 4th of July, and that's in Cancer, which will obviously be bringing up the relationship dynamics, new relationship dynamics emerging for you. And then on the 19th of July is Capricorn, and that's going to be obviously in the first house. So the first house, seventh house axis is going to be highlighted for you. And this is, as I said, it's a big deal around how do you direct yourself? What is the sense of purpose, and how does that adjust with the social structure in which you exist within? And asking all those questions, okay? All right, guys, thanks very much for listening. I just want to quickly draw your attention to learn your chart astrology. And this is a new way of actually understanding astrology. And in the description below is a link to what that's about, and you can read up about that. But basically, it's just a new way of actually having you learn your astrology chart, and me sending you videos, about 24 videos in a playlist that is specifically attuned to what your astrology chart's about. And then, of course, you have a 90-minute reading with me as well. So if you're interested in something like that, check out the description below. There is a link for booking that as well, okay? Other than that, if this is your first video, hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks, guys. Have a fantastic week. Bye.